Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Over the Potato. This is Factory Town. Don't really know what compelled me to even begin to think that singing was a good idea, but the great news is, the greatest of news, is that today we're going to be working exclusively, hopefully, where is it? I keep losing it. The Fire Temple. The Fire Temple right over here. We need to get fire ether and we need to get mana crystals, both of which we're actually going to be totally fine in doing. The fire temple requires red coins in order to make a fire crystal. I don't think it's going to be too darn difficult to do. And actually, given that we've already got a pretty reliable setup over here, I think we're just going to try and replicate that as near as possible. So let's get an elemental refinery. It turns out that there's firestone just over there. So I'll plonk you down right about there. We'll go and get a little bit of a wrecking ball. Where is it? Tools, remove resource. Let's do page up once. Yeah, just, you know, a little pathway through the trees. That's fine. Get rid of these herbs. We don't have enough money to do that. It's fine. We're gonna be able to make a whole bunch of money. I'm really hopeful that our prospects are improving dramatically. Do we have a miner over there? Oh, we've got a harvesting drill. That's what we've got. Okay, so let's get this moved. Turn that around. Bada bim, bada boom. Let's get a harvester drill. We need 200 coinage in order to make that happen. That's annoying, but that's fine. And then I want to get rid of that resource as well. All right, fine. Remove this resource. Plonk that down a little bit. There we go. Get a little chute going on. Oh, that's up. All right. I did not see that hill there. Probably because of the super annoying grass that we've got absolutely everywhere over here. Let's clear that up a little bit. Okay. So that kind of changes things a little bit. We're gonna need to get a little bit of a belt, but that's fine. Great. It's looking pretty good. Looking pretty darn good. Remove that. Get that, like, there. Okay, perfect. Now we can get ourselves, not a minecart, the other thing, the harvester drill. Get that there. Get that there. Perfect. You're going to make fire ether, which is great. And then we also need mana crystals over here. Right, now, the process that we went through over here was, I think we just have, yeah, we've got power connecting up there, and then we've also got, is it just a, no, it's fine. Okay, it's just not even a splitter. So, that means that we need to get crystals to come out this way. Oh, this is going to be such an expensive, this is going to be a very, very expensive bit of pipe. Let's get a receiver over here before we place down that expensive pipe. We'll get a receiver right about there. And this will output crystals. This will output the regular mana crystals that we need. The fire ether is going to get output from here and can just go in there. We don't need anything else, do we? We just need power. Yeah, we just need power. All right, and for power, we need money. We need money. Everything else seems to be going pretty darn well, though. We got the ability to make super special magic conveyor belts. We do have those super special magic conveyor belts. I'm not really sure that there's anywhere that we want to use them as of yet. There may well be. We'll have to wait and see. Not entirely sure. Maybe up here, maybe somewhere so we can ship fertilizer around just that little bit quicker. You never know. Honestly, you never know. Maybe over here, actually. You know, that's not the craziest idea that I've ever had. It's the first opportunity that we've had to use them. Right, get that there. That's just a little bit more consistent. It's looking pretty good, actually. Alright, great. Yeah, things are starting to get a little bit choppy given the fact that I'm putting in a large quantity of resources. But that's fine. That's fine. Not too worried about it. At least I'm not too worried about it yet. It might get choppier. It might get choppier. We'll have to wait and see. I'll keep an eye out. I'll keep an eye out. Anyway, that's it's a little bit more money in the bank now. I've distracted you for long enough. I will now get to the main business. Right in there. Beautiful. And then also right out there. Ideally, we do that properly with a splitter. So that we have a roughly even split. Now we need to go and connect this up to the garbage chute, which is all the way over here, which is going to take a lot of money to do. It's the problem with expanding out this way. It just takes a heck of a lot of cash. To be honest, maybe we don't do this. Maybe we don't connect to the garbage chute. Maybe we create our own little sort of recharge station over here. You know what? No, I don't want to do that. If I do that, then it would just be a little bit of a disaster, to be honest. But we're making fire crystals, or whatever the heck they're called. What are they called? They are called fire crystals. That's great. All right, that's perfect. They're using red coins as well, which means that we're not drawing down on any more of our yellow coins, which has been frustrating actually. We've been using a heck of a lot of yellow coins recently, and as you can probably tell, they're in short supply. They really are in short supply. Right, so next thing, we need to get a mana transmitter. The mana transmitter is to transmit out the red crystals. We're going to need to create ourselves a red crystal mana pipe setup. Shouldn't be too difficult to do, but it might be a little bit of a problem. Man, we just need so much more money. We need so much more money. One of the things that we also got access to in the last episode, which I haven't really touched on about how we're going to make it work, is where is it? It's the crown. Yeah, so I think that this is actually, contrary maybe to popular belief, this will not be too difficult to actually make. Air power is certainly super easy to get. That's not a problem at all. It just costs money in the first place to do. The gold, we don't have any gold at the moment. That's not a problem to get though. We've got a large supply of gold out here. And in fact, we can even place a gold resource if we wanted to. Where is it? Yeah, we can place a gold resource if we really wanted to. Because we got a lot of purple. We got a lot of purple stuff. We got a lot of purple coins. We can even place airstone if we wanted to now. So that's really, really cool. We might actually use that. We might actually use that in the future, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, yes, let's get the money in place first, and then let's get some crown manufacturing set up. Right, so that goes there. Then you go here. Beautiful. And we can just charge up the mana transmitter for a little bit. After that, we will once again resume our attempt to connect up the mana pipe to the garbage disposal all the way over here. And then immediately we'll get stuck because we realize that we just don't have anywhere near enough stuff. We also will need to create a brand new solo fire crystal route, which will link up to the thingy right over here. The, what do you call it? This bad boy. The workshop. The workshop, the library, whatever. I don't know. But that's it. That's what we're going to do. We can make a fire shrine, magic rail, omnistone, strength spellbook, magic rail tile, fire ring, mana reactor. Alright, and that costs purple coins. Well, we're doing fine for purple coins. Thankfully, thanks to our cake production, we're doing totally fine. We're doing totally fine. Alright, let's have a little look at getting some crowns set up. I think, to be honest, this area is actually ideal for us. Can we place some coal resources? Can we place some coal resources? We can place coal resources. We need coal in the first place. We've got a coal mining setup right over here. Let's pump that full of workers. Let's get a splitter. And let's split into a barn. Does that not work? Alright, that's slightly disappointing, I've got to admit. But that's fine, that should be good, right? Hold up. That needs to go there. And that needs to go there. That needs to go there. Perfect. Right. That works. So that'll allow us to save up a little bit of coal, which is going to be great. Can we get some magic belt over here, please? Only the finest magical belt for me. That's looking a heck of a lot better. That's looking way better. Yeah, that's real nice. That is real nice right there. That's looking good. Right, snap, crackle, pop. Let's get ourselves a few more mana pipes. Slowly but surely. I wish I could take out a loan of yellow coins, honestly. No. Where is it? Yep. Right, so the way that these sorters need to work, it's a little bit of a pain, but it is what it is. Mana crystal, so I think depleted mana should have no issues crossing over here. Right? I say that. There we go. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so that's gonna work. That's gonna work. We're gonna have just enough money. There we go. Looking good. It's not a perfect system. It's a little bit flawed, but it is what it is. It's gonna have to do for now. Whoa. How are you charged? How are you getting through here? That was a charged crystal. That was a charged crystal. I think this is a problem. I haven't anticipated this crossover here. Yeah, okay. That should make things a little bit better. There we go. Yeah, that should work just fine, I think. Where's the output for this enchanter here? Is there even an output? Oh, goodness gracious me. Yeah, this is an issue. We need to start using logic for this, I suspect. Where is the output? Where's the output for this? I don't understand how this was ever able to work. Right, get that crossing over there, and then we'll get a sorter, and we will only allow depleted air to cross there. Yeah, who honestly knows? Okay, I guess we never set up air power over there. I guess that's fine. Yeah, this is a bit of an issue. Part of the problem is that we can't have layered pipes. If we could have like 4 different layers of, you know, mana pipes, that would be perfect, but unfortunately we just can't do that. We just cannot do that. What we should really aim to have is we should aim to have a sort of like inner circle where we just have recycled mana crystals, and then on the outer circle we should have buildings that consume crystals, so that the inner circle we can just have, you know, a system where stuff gets charged up and replenished. To be honest, for all its faults, I think this... I mean, it's not flawless. Can I rotate that and turn that onto mana crystal? Will that make any difference? Right, so ditch these air crystals, which I know is a lot of resources that we've just wasted, but whatever. You don't super dig this. I do not super dig this situation that we're in right now. Is there any other logic block that would be helpful here? Not really. I mean, a compute block would maybe help. But only if we could perhaps link it up so it says... So it says, for example, if the output of this magic forge, if the air crystal count goes below a certain number, inventory sensor from here, so it's 20201. But what if I was to inventory sense here? Offset 601. So that just gives the coordinates. I'm not super interested in that. Huh. To be honest, I have no idea how this should work. I'm sure that a lot of people will understand this. I'm just not I'm not clever enough to understand this. What I want to do basically is create a system that says if the inventory of this equals 20, then block access, or if the number of air crystals in this building right here decreases to 0, then open up this gate, because at the moment we've got a system which isn't working at all. Yeah. You know, the signal gate, is that, are we even able to place that in... Oh, we're able to place that in like 3 dimensions or whatever. I feel like I'm not super far off. I feel like I'm not super far off on making this happen. Let me give this a shot. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to faff around with this too much. At least we've got something that sort of semi-works. That's what I'm gonna take consolation. If anyone's got any hints, tips, or whatnot, that would be phenomenal. Because I would be very interested in learning. Why are we not creating any more? Oh, we're not creating any more air power because we've run out of crystals over here. Alright, well that's kind of sucks, I guess, but it is what it is. Unless there's another way of doing it. Not really. There's not really any other way of doing it, as far as I can see. Unless we do... I'm trying to make this work, but I just can't. We put a blocker there. Active state off. But then we do like a timer block. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, ideally, we could just say, okay, every 60 seconds, we would be able to tell this block to turn off. But I don't think that that's how it works, unfortunately. So we're just going to have to make do. Alright, well, it's not a perfect system, but I guess the whole system grinds to a halt whenever we don't have enough, enough regular mana crystals. Alright, that's fine. Okay, cool. Let's go back to actually doing productive stuff and causing even more mayhem. Right, cross over here and cross over there. Right, so want to place down a sorter there, and a sorter there. These sorters are only going to allow fire crystals through. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go back into pipe setup. You are only going to allow fire crystals through. Great. And then up here, again with the sorter. I hate this method. It's like it's really doesn't feel very professional, but it does work, I guess. So that goes there, and then finally, we will do that to there. Can I remove this specific crystal? Can I remove any of those crystals? I guess not. Alright, clear out all of these air crystals. There we go. In anticipation for the fire crystals arriving, which, again, will take a little bit of time, but it should be fine. There we go. And now we can actually start... working on this stuff. Lovely. Okay, the red streaks flying through the air, that's great. Why are we... I need to get rid of that there. And then replace that there. Yeah. So we don't want regular old air crystals coming into this receiver now. They've had their time. We don't need them. We do not need them. Beautiful. Right, so with that, we should be able to make a whole bunch of fire purification stuff. We've got loads and loads of enchanted books, which is grand. We're making stamina spell books, which is great. Okay, that's all going completely smoothly. Let's take a little bit of a pause and let's try and make this system work. We do actually have coal over here. I was worried about placing a coal resource, but we don't need to do that because I just didn't... I didn't look. Let's chop all of this annoying grass out. Get rid of it all. Just because I dislike it so much. Right, okay. Good stuff. We're probably going to want to ditch some of these resources because it's just a bit of a pain. You know what? To be honest, yeah, I'm not even interested in having any of these resources over here. It's just not really relevant for me. I need access to this iron. There we go. Wow, we just spent like 2k on getting rid of resources. You know what? I don't even feel bad about it. I don't even feel bad about it whatsoever. We're going to need to get rid of some more resources over here, though, actually, in order to get access to that coal. Right. Good. Let's get this sorted. So, first things first, we're going to need a couple of mines. Mines cost a bunch of money, annoyingly. Yep, they cost 2k. 2k, can you believe it? Can you actually believe it? Then we're also going to need some forges, which also cost more money. Why don't we set it up without the mines, since the mines are the most expensive bits. So, we need a mine... we need a forge there. We also need a forge, like, here. So that's gonna get the gold. This is gonna be the gold forge. We're gonna make gold ingots. Literally just gold ore into a gold ingot. And you are going to make iron plates. Then, I think that we're gonna want to get an enchanter. Now, an enchanter is 20 magical bricks, which is fine, actually. But honestly, that's it. That's all that we need for a crown. We do need to get air power up and running, but we can do that with relative ease. A bunch of mana pipes set up. Oh, this is gonna be the issue. We're miles away from anything. How are we doing over here? Where's all of our air crystals going? Where are they all going? I feel like we should have way more air crystals than we currently do. I guess we're turning them all into magic belt, right? I guess once we got an entire barn full of magic belt, we'll be totally fine, but for now, we're not doing so good. Can we make another air temple? I don't think we can make a temple. Shrine, or an air shrine. Can we make an air shrine? I don't think we can at the moment. I can't copy it. But I am able to make a fire shrine as soon as I get this next tech. Which is nice. If we have a little look here. Yeah, mana reactor. No, I'm not interested in a mana reactor. No, I'm not allowed to make an air shrine with that. However, I am able to make a fire shrine. That unlocks a water shrine and then an earth shrine. Not quite sure why I'm not allowed to get air power, or an air shrine with air power, should I say, but that's okay. So, yeah, let's set up for air power. Spend a whole bunch of money. Sure, you know what? Let's just get a splitter. Wowzers, that's $1,000. Just down the drain, honestly. Just down the drain. Just down the drain. We need to get to the nearest disposal area. Nearest disposal area is probably right over here. I'll get a sorter. Get that rotated. Item filter. Depleted air, I guess. Sure. Plonk that down there. That over there. And that over there. Maybe there's another way of doing this that I'm just completely oblivious to. You know, is there something maybe? No, not this one, that's for sure. I don't think so. If I was to... Barrier won't work. Blocker... Even just if there was a simple system, if there was a simple way to do it with a blocker, i.e. So there was a blocker here, and a blocker here. If that was linked up to that logic there. But that's not how it works. Apparently. Right, that's fine. Hold on. Why am I having issues over here? Should not be having issues. Why am I not making cloaks? Because I don't have leather? Why do I not have leather? I do have a little bit of leather, but not very much. This, to me, seems like a job for magic belt. Which I know I didn't really want to use, because if we use some, then our stockpile goes down. But that's fine. Look, this is what we need. This is what we need magic belt for. This is like a key. This is like a key line. This is exactly what we need magic belt for. Hold up. Why are we... We should only have cloth in here. Let's make it so that you only accept cloth. I don't understand how we managed to get... or sorry, wool. How did we manage to get leather out here? And fertilizer. That should absolutely never have been the case. There we go. You know what? Let's do something which I should have done a heck of a long time ago. Not that. This. Yeah. So let's get you to come out this way, and then that onto there. There we go. Unbelievably, I think that that is actually going to ridiculously improve the whole process, because now we no longer have to... Now we no longer have to output before the fertilizer's output. So that should just make things a whole heck of a lot easier. Alright, you know what? We've been having issues with this area since, like, the beginning of time. But I'm glad that it's finally sorted now. Goodness gracious me, everything seems to go so slowly over here. Why on earth is this happening? There we go. That looks like a little bit of a smoother process. And that's leather. Yeah, so we got one place that we've got leather, which is great. Yeah. It's not working as smoothly as I'd wish it to, but it's working a lot more smoothly, which is important. Right. Great. Okay, let's go back to what we were doing over here. Pretend that we don't have any other problems. We definitely do not have any other problems. What are you talking about? I don't have problems. You've got problems. So, mine right over here. We want to literally only mine iron ore. That's it. That's all we want to do. That's all I'm interested in. Let's get paths. Let's get a metal conveyor. That into there. Perfect. We want to get coal as well set up, but we don't have enough money for coal, so that's just gonna be... It's gonna be a problem, isn't it? Because of course it is. Why would it not be? Let's also start clearing... start clearing a little bit of a pathway through the woods here, because I want to utilize this path. I didn't think that it was a great path initially when I built it. However, I've subsequently come to the realization that this is a perfect path. It's an absolutely perfect path, because it's going to be the way that we're going to transport the finished resources from the enchanter over here all the way to wherever they're going to be sold at a specialty store, which I'm still not able to build for some obscure reason. Do I sell it at the apothecary? No. General store? No. There is not a specialty store. Or if there is a specialty store, I'm just not... I've not unlocked it yet. It doesn't show up as a specialty store. Yeah. Oh, hold up. Specialty goods. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? It's right here. Okay. I've got a plan. Finally, a specialty goods store that everyone's interested in. I guess that's where we're supposed to put cakes, right? What an idiot. What an idiot I am. I didn't even realize until now. Right. So, you, mon frère, that's my friend in French, can go over there. This can get moved over there. You know what? If I could just move... You're going to get deleted, I'm afraid. Oh. That was a wise move, wasn't it? Well, I'm about to maybe do an unwise move with regards to those tree collectors. I don't think that they're going to be able to do much more tree collecting. Terrain block down. Why is this not going to work? It is going to work. Okay, hold up. Have I got one of those guys stuck? That's quite funny. Right, there we go. Get a grabber. Okay. Crisis averted. That's obviously, there wasn't a crisis. Point is, I want to faff around until we get to a point where we're able to... There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, that's great. So, will we be able to move you just back by one? Perfect. Great. To be honest, sorry. Get deleted. Same to you. Sorry about that. You served your purpose well. Especially the goods store, I envisioned going right in here. If we put it right in the center, then we should have no issues. We should have no issues reaching all of the houses. Ah, I say that. It doesn't include all of the houses. Needs to go like there. Alternatively, could go where this house is right here. The great thing about moving is that we can now do that. So that goes there. Now we specialty goods store right underneath. Oh, it's just not allowing me to do it. But I think that should be fine, right? If I manage to find the sweet spot where I will actually be able to see the area of effect. Yeah, that takes in all houses. That's pretty darn good. I'll take that. That's very, very nice indeed. So, cakes. Where's our current... Where are our cakes being delivered? I think they're just being delivered to the food market and then just being delivered to another store. So you take cakes from... Why are we not making cakes? Is there an issue? Is there a buttery issue? We're not getting butter. It's presumably because we're not getting milk, because the output of this... If we have this as a sorter... Right. Here's a... this is becoming a problem. So apparently if we have the sorter right on the output, then that causes a whole bunch of problems. So, let's do it slightly differently then. And so you grab there, you grab there. This literally only grabs milk. Fruit juice? Didn't even know we could make fruit juice, for goodness sake. And this will literally only grab fertilizer. Now, crisis averted, right? We still get to trash the fertilizer, and we still get to have an unlimited supply of milk. And I think that that's enough. Yeah, that's enough. That's perfect. So, let's get you to drag from... I guess, yeah, we'll wait for a berry cake. Drop off the berry cake there for a second. Deliver the berry cake, take the berry cakes to the specialty store. Specialty goods, there we go. Specialty goods, what else can we get? I mean, we can deliver magical belt, but I'm not that interested in magical belt, to be honest. Magical belt is not that important to me. Necklace is not that important to me. Crown is important to me. Enchanted book, not that important. Magical rail, no. To be honest, I think it's just crowns that we want. Literally crowns. The transportation for this is going to be a nightmare. The transportations to get crowns around is going to be bonkers. Oh no, we're out of nails and planks and whatever these things are called. Why have we got wood issues? Don't answer that. Where's our wood coming from? Have we got a supply issue over here? We do indeed have a supply issue. It's because these guys have got stuck. Oh goodness gracious me! You can't have nice things, can you guys? All right, I mean just go like here. There you go. Okay, so what we're gonna do in order to fix this little issue. I say fix this little issue. Why is that not gonna work? Why does that not work? Needs a support block. Oh, it's already got a. There's already a thing there. Oh no. Oh, hold on. Yeah. There we go. Okay, and then. Nope. I want it to be pretty much level here, and then what we'll do is we'll get a nice little belt to take stuff to there. Then we will get a silo, place a silo right about there, and then we want to make sure that you will take from the silo to, I don't even know where you're taken to. Where is it? Here? Sure. Yeah. Right. And then let's fix it up so that we've got a grabber right there, which delivers to the silo. Perfect. Problem is that I don't think we're going to be able to access that. All right, see if that makes any difference. All right, it's looking slightly better. That is looking slightly better. So you need to deliver from here to here. There we go, perfect. Right, what a nightmare. What a nightmare. Alright, apparently we're out of power again. But I know that to be untrue. I think there might be a little bug with the power. There might be a little bit of a bug with the power because it says supply is 0 per second. But I mean, I know that that's the truth. Yeah, see, look, now we've placed another pipe. It's all working again. Alright, that's fine. I'm okay with that. But that should be great. That should allow us to get access to wood, which is perfect. Great. Happy days. Happy days, we're gonna get a bunch of planks. More planks than we could ever really need. It's getting a little bit congested in that area, but it's fine. What is going on over here? What the heck is happening here? What? First of all, ditch that conveyor belt. But why is this not flowing down here? Yeah, again, not really entirely sure why this isn't working. Is it because there was a bit of leather right on this bit of belt? Oh, I guess so. I guess so. So why are we not making more? Oh, we're out of power. We're out of mana power. Oh, this is a problem. This is a problem. We're gonna need to sort this out because this is a real problem. I'm gonna need to between episodes, I think I'm gonna need to try and test out some different combination of logic blocks to try and get something which I know works, because we just have too many. We have too many resources now. We have too many resources. I can, like, manually fix this, I guess. For now. But I really need to be able to... I really need to be able to sort this. Because if I'm not able to sort this, then... that is a huge problem. Yikes, 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 yikes. Alright, I think I'm gonna need to do my homework to figure out exactly how I can make this system work, because at the moment we've just got backlog upon backlog upon backlog. Especially over here. And I want to, you know, I don't even think that the fix needs to be that complex, but it's just slowing down the entire base. I mean, this is just not on. Yeah. After I fought so hard to get leather reintroduced. Who would have thunk it, eh? Who would have thunk it? That leather would be the thing that messed everything up. To be honest, that's pretty rational, actually. It's a pretty rational thought. Leather's a pretty pervasive... Pretty darn pervasive material. Let's get this area set up as much as we possibly can before something terrible happens. Yep. That there. And then also out here, just get ourselves a splitter. There we go. Looking pretty darn good. Looking pretty darn good. And then that goes out there. That goes out there. Perfect. We still don't have air power over here. But in actuality... oh, hold up. Let me get it into a much better orientation. There we go. That's much nicer. Yeah, we don't have air power over here because of this. Because of this backlog. Why are we not creating more... why are we not creating more of these things? Because we don't have any mana power? Because we've got a backlog of these bad boys. Alright. Problem solved, right? At least for now. It might, that might actually make all the difference. Uh-oh. Right. Try again. To be honest, I should just manually block this for now. Like, I can get a blocker and just put it there and turn it on. And I'll also just get blockers in other key locations so that I can control it manually. Blocker there. Right, good. Right. It's not a permanent fix, but it is a fix for now. It will allow things to start working again, which is the main thing. Great. We need to get a splitter right about there. Looking good. Right. So we turn you off. We allow a whole bunch more materials through. Maybe this is what my simple mind will just deal with. Right, get a blocker there. Let a whole bunch more resources through. Maybe we can finish this stinking research. Get a blocker right there as well. Turn this one off. There we go. Turn that one off. Alright, you know what? We've almost solved our problem completely. Didn't even take that much hassle. There we go. Turn that off as well. Great. That was actually pretty darn simple. We've still got this crazy loop over here, though. I do love it. I actually love that loop. I'm going to leave that there, even though it represents a significant investment. Hey, what do you know? Fire Shrine, Magic Rail Strength, Spellbook, Magic Tile, Fire Ring, add Fire Booster. Don't know what add Fire Booster actually means, but there you go. Have we got crowns yet? We got crowns. What's the issue? Firepower? We don't need firepower. Unless we want to make something with firepower, i.e. a fire ring. I don't care about fire rings, to be honest. Where's my gold ore? Oh, my gold ore is not coming through because I don't have a gold ore mine. And I can't place a mine because I don't have the slats, the whatever you call it, these bad boys. Yeah, we've got them in a silo, but they're no good in a silo. They need to be transported to a barn. I think it's this barn. This barn? No, not this barn. It can be transported to the base. Alright, that's fine. I'm okay if it takes that long. That's fine with me. We could maybe think about getting a new area set up. Oh, goodness me. How are things looking over here? Not looking great, to be honest. Not looking great, even slightly. Yeah, this is not ideal, the situation that we've ended up in. To be honest, why doesn't this thing just make... Why doesn't it just make flour and the other stuff, the animal stuff? And then we just sort this out like so, and then we get a sorter right over there. And then we just sort flour into one way, and then animal feed goes into the other thing. I know it's not a perfect solution, but it might help a heck of a lot. All right, get rid of all the animal feed that we've got stored up over here. See if that makes any difference. Right. Get rid of all the cooked chicken. In fact, you know what? Just trash this whole grain storage. It's just not even necessary. Right. See if that makes any difference. Okay, apples are pretty much all gone from there. Good thing that we're not relying on this system to deliver apples anymore, because otherwise we'd probably be in a little bit of a bind. And also, what we should do is we should have... Right, hold up. This is something that I've been thinking about for actually a relatively long period of time. But we should deliver... We should deliver the grain first, and then pick up the other things. So for example, rail stop input to there, and then we'll have another silo here. Ditch that. That's too high, I think. Right? See where I'm going with this? So, that means that we should be able to drop off the... grain there rather than dropping it off here, which means that we can pick up resources from here consistently and then drop them off over there. I think that, honestly, just solves our problem entirely. More so than having this thing do grain and flour and whatnot. Which I think is fine, but it doesn't particularly matter. We'll still have flour being made over here, so we should be fine. Add fire booster. What does that do? Don't actually understand what that actually does for us, but that's fine. We don't need to understand what it does for us if we don't build it. Okay, have I got enough slats yet, or whatever they're called? Reinforced planks. Not quite yet. We're still working on that. We're getting there, though. It's looking pretty darn good. We are making them slowly but surely. Air booster. Oh, look, we can now add air power. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Magic rails, what do these do? Allows fast minecart movement. To be honest, pretty much figured that myself. And then a fire shrine. Building that consumes fire mana energy to produce units of magma that can be used as fuel. Hey, that's pretty darn cool. I guess it's kind of like the air booster, right? This whole system is working fine. I think that, actually, to be honest, we can credit the apple and carrot system for allowing us to make a lot of the yellow coins that we've made in this episode. As a reward for them being so darn useful, I'm going to upgrade all of this track to super fast track. There we go. To be honest, we could probably do with making a second belt. But maybe we don't need that many that many resources delivered. Yeah, alright. You know what? It's good enough. It's good enough. I'm sure it'll be fine. We don't have any more carrots to be delivered there. We don't have any more apples to be delivered there. Just get that deleted. Yeah, how are we doing potato delivery-wise? We're doing fine potato delivery-wise. It's clear that we've built a system which has a limit on the number of things that we can pick up. So I'm actually fine with the system that we've managed to create here. It's looking pretty darn good. It's looking pretty darn good. And now with the, I say, fixed system that we've got here. Yeah, it's still not quite, we've still not quite nailed it, but we're getting closer. We are getting closer. We're getting closer to getting it spot on. We could, in fact, speed that belt up. So that'll increase item transfer between the two silos, which would be pretty darn good. The whole point of building the system was that we didn't actually have to use belts. But, I mean, what can you really do, eh? Not much, as it turns out. We can just do our best. Right. Bread and whatnot is getting through. How is the sandwich output looking? Oh, we've now got a problem with cloth and not having enough cloth, and it's again because of this leather and because we're not getting any... We're not getting enough, we're not getting enough cloth, and the reason that we're not getting enough cloth is presumably due to the mana power up here. Wait, what? Alright, get rid of that then. Yeah, not super thrilled by this whole situation, but it is what it is. We'll just need to periodically have a little check-up and see what's going on over, you know, overhead, really. Let's turn this bad boy off. Let some crystals through. Okay. That, you're already turned off, that's fine. Yeah, we're in a slightly better position now. Obviously, not ideal. Still relatively complex, difficult to deal with and whatnot, but it is fine. These cloaks are now being made, that's great. That's good. Alright, we should have the slots now to make our third mine. Third mine of the episode. And that must be a personal best, right? It's nothing really to be proud of, I've got to be honest. Let's get you to make gold. Gold ore, lovely. Gold ore is mined via blue coins. I did not know that. Now I do. They look like little balls of... They look like cheese puff sort of things. I guess that's a fun fact for you there. Right, so now we should be able to make gold. It takes 4 bits of gold in order to make 1 gold ingot. So we'll try and increase our gold production, shall we? Right, a little bit more steady output over here should be fine. Great. That's looking good. That's looking good. And that'll allow us to make crowns. Not super fast, unfortunately, but fast enough, I guess. Maybe this is a good opportunity for a packager, right? Maybe this is a good opportunity for a packager. We've not had any packagers built as of yet. However, it would be pretty cool to get one. Let's plonk it down right about there. Sure. Pack into crate. So that'll take 4 packable items and turn it into a crate. Cool. Yep. Just like so. We'll get ourselves a grabber. Yep, take it from there. And we will pack these items into a crate. Beautiful. Then we will get ourselves some scaffolding. Yep. Just like so. And... Yep. Trash that. Trash that. Perfect. Now, can we get a silo over here? Or something similar? Maybe a crate might suffice. There we go. Look at this! We got packaged crowns. That's fantastic. That's really, really good. Right, a silo. I'll take a silo, thanks. And now we can put those in there. Beautiful. Alright, that's looking pretty darn decent. So, we now need to transport the crowns all the way into the center of town. I say all the way into the center of town. Near enough the center of town. We need to build another packager. I feel like I should probably be using packagers a lot more than I currently am. But not much that I can do about that. Oh, we need 30 reinforced planks. How many reinforced planks do we have? 21? We must be making more reinforced planks than that. It's quite a slow process, I suppose. It's quite a slow process. To be honest, we can reduce that. And we can reduce the people in here as well. Yeah, we're not making as much iron as we used to. Also, these belts seem unbelievably slow at this rate. They really are very, very slow. But it's fine. Oh, we got 47. We got 47 things in there. Also, I want to start collecting some wheels. Some things, because I want to start making more wagons. We've survived for a long time without the need for any more wagons, but we need to start building up some wagon wheels. Why have we got just 100 cloth just chilling out over there? Ah, you can be repurposed. We still need that packager, don't we? Yeah. Still need that packager. And we've got 29. We've got 29 reinforced planks. This barn, what does that feed into? To be honest, this barn can get moved. Let's move that up there, and then we'll put the packager right here. Alright, delete this. This is where it all started, folks. This was right where it all started. Terrain flatten down. There we go. Just a little bit of terrain modification. Keeps us right. And we'll go and do what we said we were going to do for a while. We'll get the packager. We'll get the packager right about there. Perfect. Unpack from crate. Beautiful. And what we can now do... Where was that? Yeah, so you can take resources from... It's going to be a long trek. From here... everything to that packager right there. Yeah, go. You'll get to here, but you won't get to here. Why are you not working? Is there not a route? Let me try again. Right? So you come out here. Come over here. Into there. Right? Not quite sure why that's not working. Right, let's try into some other vestibule. Is it a problem with the road, perhaps, or... It should be fine. The road looks fine. I guess it's a little bit of an issue here, I guess, maybe? Will that work any better? No, 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 no. Meant the path. That's what I wanted. There we go. Why is this not working? Just go here. See if that'll work. Right, you seem to be coping. You seem to be managing to get over here. That's the important thing, I guess. If you can get over here in one piece, then that will be proof enough to me, anyway, that you're just not working for some obscure reason. Right, so you get over here. You get over here, no issues whatsoever. Looks like, anyway. Yep, down this way. Up this way. Why are you not outputting? Do you not have power? You don't have air power. Contact Apple if you've got any complaints to make. Right. Activate that blocker. We are actually out of airstone over here. Okay, can I plant some airstone? I don't think I actually have any supplies of airstone. No, but I would dearly love to place some airstone right over there. Where is some other airstone? Some airstone right over there. Why don't we place a barn right about there? Actually, move it back so it doesn't have any issues. Outputting onto the belt, that is. And then we'll get a harvester drill. Airstone to there. Perfect. Shouldn't even be that difficult to do, to be honest. Should be able to get a relatively large amount of airstone relatively quickly. And we want to start planting a brand new source right over here. Yeah, it's literally that simple. Can we plant more airstone on top of the same airstone? Need 90 airstone in order to place in an increased area of effect. I could do that. I'll do that, sure. Only gives us about 40 per airstone, but I mean, that's still fine. Right, so with that, that should allow us to get some air power past. I should probably get a blocker right about there. Yeah, we don't actually have any more use for firestone going towards the library. So we'll keep that on permanent block for now. Yep, that looks good. What I'll do is I'll just turn that on temporarily so we can clear this backlog. There we go. And then I will allow you through. Great. Okay, so with that, we'll have a whole bunch of air power over here. And that's really our priority at the moment. So let's get this wagon silo to silo right over there. Will that work now? Will you do it? You're going to do it. That's great stuff. That's really, really great. So that's packaged crowns. So then we want to go over here, and you're already unpacking from crate. Perfect. Then we want to get a worker, and we want to place a wagon. And then you are going to take from the deliver packable item. No, yeah, deliver packable item to the specialty store, which is going to be hidden from my view right now. Specialty goods. There we go. Perfect. That works flawlessly. So, hopefully, everything will be completely fine once the crowns are delivered. Look at that. Look at how many coins we're making. This is great. This is great news. This is really great stuff. I'm super happy about this. Yeah, why do we not have enough... We don't have enough air power to make this area work. Yeah, I'm seriously thinking that I need to get to grips with how logic works in order to ensure that we've got a regular supply issue. A regular supply issue? That's not what I meant. Did I sell from the specialty store? I don't even know. I wasn't even paying attention, to be honest. This wagon. How is this not working? To be honest, I think that the wagon has issues with long distance transports, to be honest. It's got itself a... It can't seem to get any further than this. That's very odd, you know? That is very, very odd. It says it wants to terminate its route right here. But I don't want it to terminate its route right there. Right, let's ditch that. Let's ditch that. And then let's ditch that. Do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on a one-way system here. There we go, so you're going to drop your resources off. That's great. Now are you able to do it? You're still not able to get past this roadblock right here. What about now? Not really sure why this is happening, but it's got to be a bug, right? You just will not transport all the way across here. You'll do that to there, will you? No. It's like, I've given you a route, but you're just not going to do it. And it's always about... It always ends up terminating right over here. That's a funny little bug. I'm not sure if there is anything more that I can really do with regards to making that truck actually work. I mean, maybe we get ourselves a minecart system. That might work a little bit better. I'm sort of... I don't know what else to do if it's just not going to work. But you know what, ladies and gents? We're going to deal with that problem in the next episode. Thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Over the Potato. This has been Factory Town. I'll see you next time. Bye.